Now we're ready to get our Works Cited page done. Go to the first line of a new page, center and bold Works Cited. Left align it. Go ahead and double space, make sure you've got double spacing turned on. And then go to Citation Machine. This is at citationmachine.net. Choose MLA. And then choose the type of source that you want to cite. And let's say that Richard Moore wrote this book and that the title was C.S. Lewis, Creator of Narnia. Skip edition and volume number. Just go to Publishing City. Well, let's say that this was published in Orlando, Florida. You notice that I have FL instead of writing Florida out. These should all be, all states should be listed by their postal code. Then go to Publishing Company, and let's say that Grolier Incorporated published this book in 1987. Go ahead and skip page number. I don't want that. And we'll pick up our citation. Don't grab that word print. You don't need it. Get those two lines, copy, take it over to your Works Cited page, and paste. Go to the next line, go back to Citation Machine, and let's say we've got a web document. Let's say that Mrs. Kitchen wrote this one. And the title of the web page is C.S. Lewis, the Amazing Narnia Creator. And the title of the website, let's say that we found that article on C.S. Lewis online. Okay. Date published or last revised. Now, if you look at this particular website that I'm on, you'll notice that it's got copyright date right at the bottom of the page. And in this case, you would have a year and not a day, month, year format. But some sites will tell you the last time that it was updated or the last time that it was revised. And let's say that this one actually does this for us and gives us a date. We'll put that date in there. Publishing organization, we'll say is the Landmark Project. Now, I don't want you to necessarily have date retrieved there. I didn't talk about it. It isn't necessary for this level. Go to the web page where you got the information, or you can type in the whole URL. It's just a lot easier if you just go to the web page, copy and paste that URL into your box here where it says web URL. Okay, hit submit, and there we have our citation. We'll copy it, and we'll go back to our Works Cited page, paste that in there, and let's say that right now we don't have that indent. Go back to Citation Machine. Now let's say you had two articles off of the same website. They had two different titles. Let's say this one was C.S. Lewis, the Man. Okay? It had every other piece of information would be the same. Just go ahead and remove that date retrieved, enter submit, and then grab all those pieces of information there, put them on your Works Cited document. Okay, let's go back to Citation Machine, pull out your next source card, and let's say that this one is an encyclopedia. Okay, now here it says author name if available, and remember I told you that a lot of times your encyclopedias won't have authors listed. Let's say that that's the case. Title of the article. Now remember also that in reference material, particularly in an encyclopedia, that the name of the person you're looking up or whatever it is you're looking up will be the actual title of the article. And let's say we got this from Encyclopedia Britannica. Don't worry about edition and don't worry about volume number this time. Publishing city. Let's say that it was in Pasadena, California. The publishing company is Britannica Incorporated, and let's say this is a 2000 2000 edition. Hit submit and do the same thing. Copy and paste your information on your works cited page. Enter to the next line and paste. And we still have some formatting issues to deal with. We have, let's just pretend that these are all of our sources. We have our sources listed, but we've got initially to deal with the font. We've got to make sure that it's an Arial font and it's the right size. We've got to put that in 12. And then remember I told you that these entries should have a hanging indent. That means that every line after the first line of the entry should be moved over a tab space. So you just highlight all of your information there, all of your entries. Then go over here to your arrow. And if you will look at this arrow and hang over it, you'll see that it says hanging indent. And if you take that arrow, the bottom arrow, and move it over to the ½ inch mark, then that does exactly what it is you need it to do, and that is to make every line after the first tab spaced over one tab space. Now the other formatting issue that we have with this particular page is that it's not in alphabetical order, and it should be. So we'll take C.S. Lewis and we'll grab that whole citation and put it first, because C comes before K or M, and then M of course goes after K. So now I have them in alphabetical order and my works cited page is complete. Now I'm going to take this works cited page and I'm going to copy all of the information on the page, and I'm going to stick it in my first document that has all of my other text in it. I'm going to put that on the last page. Here's my research project up here, and here is the next page. Take this and paste the information into my document, and that way I've got the page number continuing from where we left off. And then we'll do the same thing when it's time for us to put the outline in. I want you to take the outline and go ahead once your works cited page is done. Now some of you may actually have a works cited page that's more than one page long. That's okay. Just go to the next blank page when you're finished with your works cited and title it Outline. And since it's a title in the research paper, we will highlight this and make it bold. Okay, make sure it's also Arial and 12 or Times New Roman if you're using Times New Roman. Then all you have to worry about is actually printing these pages, because now they will be they'll have the right page numbers on them. So go to your print and then select 2 through the end of your document, which in my case this document is 5 pages long, so I'll enter 2 through 5. And I'll go ahead and print those pages, and the reason we're not printing page 1 is because we've already done that with no page number on it. And once those are printed, we're ready to go. All you have to do is grab all of those pages, put them in the right page number order, put your cover page on top, and bring it with you to turn in. And then when you bring it to school, I'll show you how to put the binding on. And that's done.